give them a total of 2 rations, so I'll
Okay.
take 2 off mine.
Yep. Yay! We'll eat
They're
these
gonna need
tomorrow.
water as well, yes?
Well, the Ark now has a supply of water.
Oh, good point.
Uh,
Okay, girls, next time, don't eat it all at once because you get bad stomach and you starve the rest of the week.
we promise we won't. And as you see it, you see them opening what you've given them, and they're already kind of like eating it. Like, we'll eat this tomorrow.
You do
Kicks.
realize tomorrow is
So
not today.
hungry. I'm so hungry. You can find us more.
Okay.
Did you find treasure on your trip?
Guys, I found some real cool stuff.
What
Okay.
did you get?
I'll get the inflatable bed out and we'll put this up together. And
Yeah.
this was found by your Uncle Ulf. He found this for you. This is a present.
What is it?
It's a bed. It blows up and you sleep on it.
They drag it through to their joint bedroom, and they just like there's like a kind of crappy like bed. They just beat the shit out of it till it's broken down and shove it to the side, and then they drag the bed you've got them on. How'd you make it? And it's deflating the floor. They just jump straight onto the deflated.
Oh no! Girls,
Shit.
you need to use this to put the air into it.
It makes more sense. And then they get very excited and they blow it up. And then they're kind of like wobbling about it. Then they of course start jumping on it because although they're
Okay,
17,
try
they're
not
apparently
to pop
5.
it because then it will never work again.
Good.
And then you're broken your present. That's just rude.
So then they pull their kind of like their horrible stained blankets out of the debris of their old bed and throw it over, and they lie down.
Oh no! Look, I've got new ones.
And it's like a good 30 seconds where there's like a new thing that is not covered in
It's
like
very
just
nice
all
and
the
clean.
weird disgustingness that
Peaches.
their things are. Just like like they smell it, and now it's musty and dusty and old.
But it smells
But
good.
to them it's like the freshest thing they've ever seen. This is amazing, and they kind of like they cuddle into each other. They have it. It's like this is the comfiest bed.
Then I'm gonna give them the Coke like glass bottles, the really nice ones, and I'm just
Mhm.
gonna go. We have nice things to
Treasures.
drink out of this time. We don't have to
Treasures.
use dirty cups.
They look amazed at these like wonderful glasses that you brought. What does this say?
I believe it says Coca Cola,
With a
but
K,
I'm not
yeah?
too sure.
with a
Yeah,
K.
we're unaffiliated with Coke and anything that is involved with Coca-Cola at this time.
Walla
Cola
Coca-Cola wants to
with
give
a
us money,
K.
please do.
Yeah, if you want to give us money for sponsors.
Yeah.
It's
It's
cola
gonna
with a K, not a C A K.
Cola with a Q,
Is it the
got you.
bars cola?
Hey, that's
No,
what it
it's
We are
says.
Mars
unaffiliated
Cola.
with bars. Yeah.
Unaffiliated with anything we
Yeah.
talk about.
It's generic with like it's Laurison's brand cola. There you go.
And look
We're not
at my
affiliated
new
with
boots.
Morris.
Morris
I
and
have
Sons.
new boots,
Morrison's and
and
Morrison's.
they are by a not a Dr. Martin, a Mrs. Martin.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got
They
your
are
Doc
very
Martens,
nice
didn't you?
boots.
Sorry, your Professor Martens.
Professor
Yeah,
Martin.
Professor, thank you.
Prof
That's
Martin.
yes.
Yeah. So
Wow.
did they get one each, or are you just showing them your boots?
No, I'm showing them my boots. I
They
also
are
have
random crap.
Random shit. I'm going to pass off to the kids.
I'll get the toolkit out and I'll go, girls, we can fix things now. So when things get
They
broken,
just
we
grab
use this.
spanners and start smacking things.
But no fighting. No fighting. Just be good, please. You can attack people who hurt you, yes, but not for fun. That's bad.
Yeah, Brock kind of walks in beside you, puts his hand on your shoulder, and he kind of picks up the tools. He's like, and he looks at the girls, and he looks back at the tools, and he just kind of like puts it to his side. It's like,
As long as it stays here.
yeah, he does some hand gestures, which seem to affirm that yes, they can stay here. I'm going to put them somewhere high until I can show them how to use them properly. Because they
Girls,
will just...
I killed a worm thing. It was fantastic. I
A
wish I
tiny
could
worm.
have
Why did
shown
you kill
you.
a tiny worm?
No, it was huge. Do you know my fire thing that I do
Yes.
sometimes? I burnt the whole thing. I saved us
Remember,
all.
Rach, you've actually got a picture that was drawn for you, which of you of blowing fire into said worm.
Do I have a picture? Oh,
Yeah, the
girls, look,
the
They
look!
post.
presented
I
it
have a
by one of
picture.
the
Yeah.
This
children
is
of
me.
the.
I'll show them.
It's like you show them the crudely drawn picture by the ghoul, but yeah, it's like there's you, like there's a figure representing you, and just fire spewing out onto like this kind of demon monster that they've drawn.
I like to
And they
think
are
that it's
they
like
are
a stick man with like loads of lines pointed at it, like a bunch
effectively
of
it's
other.
like it's like a child's drawing. It's like it's indicated it's you. There's definitely fire, and there's like a weird kind of like you get the impression of drawn the worm monster before because it's probably like highlight
Hmm.
quite a lot. And they're like, don't go near the worm monster,
Yeah.
it'll eat you. Whereas like the stuff of you they maybe weren't quite so good. But yeah, absolutely. Like the girls are very impressed by this. They go over and they smack it into the wall using a spanner and like just this bit of metal they've got, and they are super impressed.
Well, it works. Okay, I have to go back to see your Uncle Ulf and some new people we met, but I will be back soon, promise.
Okay. I'm going to try and train a dog today. Look, I tried to train one yesterday, and she shows you like a kind of like infected bite mark on her arm.
We need to see your uncle about that. He will fix this. Come with me,
Yeah, but it
actually.
goes with this one, and she shows you another infected
Oh,
picture
wow.
of the other arm.
Come on, let's go see your uncle. He will fix you.
Okay. They start again, 17, but acting like children.
Yeah.
You get the
To be
impression they
fair,
only do
there
this
isn't
with
really an
you.
education program here.
That's
So,
true. Yeah.
like,
You
My
do
girls
notice when you
can
go
read.
outside, they get more serious and they start like kind of eyeballing people that are looking at them. So like they're fun with you, but with other people they don't trust, they kind of clam up and they kind of like they fall in line behind you.
Act like
And one of them,
adults.
yeah, go as far as that, more like very suspicious children. You kind of like they've got like a pipe with like a bit of metal at the end that they kind of like just pull
They've got
out.
weapons with them. Love
Oh,
it.
they'll fuck somebody up. So they will flip somebody up.
We can
It will
swear. I'm
upside your
sure we
head.
can swear.
Yeah, I'm trying to swear less. So yeah, they fall
Around
in
the
behind
girls,
you.
swear less.
And I will say that Brock, he doesn't go with you. He actually stays at the nursery because there is other people there's other young ones at the nursery.
Yeah.
But he's sitting on a bench
Yeah.
outside. Okay, yeah. So that's it. Now you want to head to the middle of town.
Yeah, I'm only taking the one with the wound, so I'm gonna leave my other girl back there.
My other named person back. Okay, Charlotte
I'll
and
take
Heather.
Heather with me, and I'll leave Charlotte. Yeah.
Hold on, let me see which one actually. Hold on. I think it's Heather that's the dog one. Uh, I'll say it. Yeah, okay. Doesn't matter. Which one do you say you want to take with you?
I'll
Charlotte? I'll
take
take
Heather.
Charlotte. Oh, that's fine. You take Heather. That's fine. You have Heather. She's the dog handler now. I will change that in her stat sheet. Because I forgot I'd already done that. Anyway, so you take Heather with you. She is now a dog handler if she ever gets a dog. And she's just kind of like
Yeah.
going behind you, head in a swivel, looking for people. But yeah, she seems okay. Like she's used to doing this. She seems confident behind you. And you just head to the middle of town.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
By the time Flair is walking out with Heather, it'll be a case of the bell will be ringing at this point. Would you think?
Well, what I'll say is, if you want to have left it, the hubbub around town of you getting there has become louder. There's more and people have ran away and then came back, and you do see kind of larger groups moving towards you, which you would probably assume to be the bosses. They're coming from the different directions, so you can either start ringing the bell to get everyone to hurry up, or you can wait till they get there. Up to you.
I'll leave that to Bogart because he seems interested in telling everybody about all his great deeds and showing his war wounds.
I'm
It's up
definitely leaving it
shakily.
to. Yeah, I'm definitely leaving it to him because my character is kind of terrified of that dialogue.
Yeah, fair play.
That's absolutely fine. All right, Scott. Yeah, so you get to the bell first. It's a simple raised platform. It's basically just some sleepers with like some wooden top, and then just a bell that's been hammered. Sorry, like a post that's hammered on the ground, and a bell on it.
I've grabbed a bit of the metal from the beds that we took back, and I'm kind of like using this as like almost like a walking staff.
You're like, oh
then I just
god,
hit the
like
bell
really
on the
exaggerating the
thing.
winds. Oh yeah, I'm so much pain. I defeated the enemies though. Yeah, cool. Yeah, there's more whispers around about you. People are pointing like, they brought back the water. Oh my god, they brought it back to us. I wonder what they're going to do next. Maybe they're going to give us orders. Maybe they're going to take control of the ark. I wonder what's going to happen. But yeah, you arrive in the bell, and I'm going to say that Del is the first one to arrive. He sees you, and he doesn't run over to you, so he just kind of like he's waiting to see what you're going to do. but he's got his brother with him, Rodney, and the rest of his crew. Rhaegar, Boise, the rest of them.
Of course.
I just kind of like hold off for a couple of minutes to see if anyone else shows up, half expecting Diane to show up.
She is definitely on her way. You look to the north and you can see the lot. What you notice about Diane's procession, though, is that they are not like hurrying. They're like they are like showing a solemn dignity, which, as you know a bit about Diane, that is her thing. She will not be rushed to anything. If you choose to start without her, that is up to you. However, there's people that started things without her in the past.
Bogart is definitely going to wait until she arrives.
Okay, if that's the case, if Del Boy's in the vicinity, I'll pull Del Boy to the side and leave Bogart to his moment at this point.
Right, we'll give you a moment then to do this. Then we'll
Yeah.
say this is all kind of happening. Del Boy, all right, well, China, how have you done then?
Well, I've done exactly what you asked of me, so I am hoping you're exactly going to honor the deal.
Right, so what you're looking for is the location of some of the purveyors of fine horticultural goods. Then, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Well, I have some good news for you. Old Uncle Albie has had a bit of a brainwave, and he
Really?
has managed to find. Yes, we have got a map to what used to be called the Clyde Valley, which was well known for all of its gardening centres, goods to farms, all the plants in the area, all the foodstuffs, the seeds, all came from down there. There is a bit of bad news though.
When is it never?
Well, I didn't make the zone, I didn't design it. If I had, it'd be a much nicer place. But to get down there, you got some options. You can go through the ruins of Lanark, or you could take the long way.
The ruins of Lanark, yeah.
Yeah, that ghoul-infested, irradiated danger zone just a few miles away. Or you can maybe find a different way there, but, that's the quickest. I didn't make the zone.
I'll do what I do. Any chance of getting this map?
Absolutely. I just dropped by the shop later on. I've got it there. I didn't know who survived, so I didn't bring it with me. But yeah, of course. It's not a problem. It was as promised. I've delivered.
Of course. I'll see you first thing in the morning, yeah?
Yeah, of course. Are you? I'll wait and watch the show. I cannot wait. I hope Bogarts came through for me. You got anything else to say to Dell?
No, I'll walk off at that.
Rod's
I'll-
kind of been watching you the whole time. And he just nods as you walk
just
off.
because I bullied them the first time I seen Del Boy.
Rod did have his hand on his very large scrap axe the whole way through that conversation.
That's
He
fine.
did, so he just brings it back down, nods.
I'll nod to Rodney's Rods as well as I'm away.
Cool. So yeah, that's it. So you've moved back towards the centre, and at this moment, Diane, she's not the head of the procession. Her two enforcers are at the head of the procession, and as they go in, they kind of shove any mutants out the way. And once there's kind of wide enough space, they filter out a bit. Some of the followers of the church kind of move in, and then she kind of breaks out from the middle, and just almost like she's gliding towards you. It's somewhat disconcerting to see, but yeah, she's kind of like comes towards you, and then she stops about maybe 30 feet from you, and just is watching to see what you're going to do.
I'm very glad everyone could. As you can see, we were successful on getting the water running again. Obviously, many of us have died as we have journeyed. Unfortunately,